Hi, it's Gerry, and welcome to day 179 of A Course in Miracles. God is love, and therefore so am I. Today we review lessons 167 and 168. Lesson 167 states, "There is one life, and that I share with God." Again, teaching us that there is no death. The times that we drift away from God, we are merely sleeping and we need to wake up. And I can see that because there is hope for everybody. Everybody still has infinite potential. Sometimes we drift away from that. Sometimes we do the wrong thing, but God's love is always there and the infinite potential is always there. And there's always life. And I think it's important to keep that that image, that mission very clear. Okay, those are my reflections on that lesson. God is love, and therefore so am I. Lesson 168 says, "Your grace is given me. I claim it now." And here we talk about, I really love this lesson actually. It talks about having God's grace, God's guidance, God's peace, God's wisdom, God's presence, God's essence with us to deal with any situation we deal with, that God's grace is with us. And it's beautiful, a beautiful thought. You know, grace is one of those things, I don't know if I ever really understood it. But I do understand it, I think, in a sense, knowing that it's that presence of God with us. And that sense that, you know, what I can't do, I can do with God. It's that humbling, allowing God to guide us and be with us. I don't know if I'm doing it justice, really, the term of grace. But just the thought of grace gives me just very good, very peaceful feelings. I think I did a better job on this one actually in my written reflection. So you can look at that under gerrysjourney.ca and see that. Honestly, I don't know if I'm doing it justice in this video reflection, and I don't want to be looking away at my computer screen where I have, you know, what I wrote up earlier about it. But maybe I am doing a good job, because really I think the concept is just that being able to rest in God, sort of like resting in God's arms, is what grace is like. Sort of like the image from the beginning of this review period where I'm like a child taking God's hand and walking with God. That's kind of like how I see God's grace. God taking our hand and walking with us. So, and I conclude, God is love, and therefore so am I. And so are you. May God bless you abundantly. Peace be with you. May God's grace be with you. And we'll talk more tomorrow. Bye-bye.